Hey, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Tasman's. Uh, Actually, I guess I don't call it Tasman. It's just virtual. Let's start over. Foundry Virtual Tabletop version 12 from the ground up. Oof. A little not thinking straight right now. So in our last episode, we kind of just I showed you a way that we could actually add some spontaneity, some randomness. Both that could actually, be logical stuff or not illogical. But if it ever is overly illogical, then of course you always have the power to say, no, I'm not doing that. That seems like a silly thing. I'm going to have them do this instead, which is completely legit. So I think we did just a tiny little part where we actually tried it out. I erased everything. I don't remember exactly what happened because that was a week ago. But we're going to continue today and see how it kind of pans out, see if it works for us very well. So I do remember actually mentioning that Yimik up here. He is a goblin. I actually went and looked in Lost Mine of Phandelver. He was a goblin there, so I guess he's like Dragon Sildar, who only has one hit point. He's been beaten, so he's probably weak. But somehow he's able to drag him over because I believe, aren't goblins small? Yes. So it's probably kind of interesting. But he basically drags him over to the edge of this elevated area here and threatens to throw Sildar off, which then it says that Sildar would get 3 points of damage or 1d6. They just do the average of 3 points, which would kill him outright, not outright, sorry, knock him unconscious, dead kind of thing. And then you would, have to resuscitate him or whatever. However, there's other things. Right now, I don't think Yimik would do that. His secondary boss guy, Urk, he's dead now. We've only killed one other goblin, but there's still 4 goblins. So Yimik probably hasn't completely understood what's going on. He's probably somewhere over here tormenting Sildar. Hasn't really heard a lot that's going on. So let's continue using that as our place to begin. So if we look here, we can see that it is Tazaraz's turn, who actually isn't dead at the moment. So that's good. Let's switch over to our player view. And I guess I actually have to log in our player view. So while I wait for that, Tazaraz obviously is going to attack the goblin that's kind of in front of him, but next to Yoku. I think that was the guy's name, right? Yoku and Saline, Tazaraz, and Kirla. Yes, that's right. So he has a nice clear shot here, apparently. So he's going to go ahead and target that goblin right there, and he is going to open fire. By the way, I found a really other cool one of these. It's called... Oh no, it's probably not for this. That's PF2E HUD, which is really awesome. When we get to PF2E, I'll definitely have to show you that. But we're going to use this right now. So he is going to use a short bow. Go ahead and shoot. Got to move it so we can see if there's... have we been seeing... Yeah, we saw the animation. It just went right there. So an 18 definitely hits. What am I doing? Do this. So now they can go ahead and do the damage. Normal hit. Oh, low damage. Only 5. Alright, so as GM, I would click on the goblin and go ahead and apply that damage. But that's still a lot of damage. Definitely bloodied, which means he's half health. And I don't think Tazaraz really wants to move in or anything like that. Not necessarily a good move, but a helpful move would be for Tazaraz to come, say, like right about here to give Yoku, who is coming up soon, advantage. But there's going to be 2 goblins going first, so that he'll probably end up being dead if that happened. We'll leave the tank up front. All right, so that will end his turn. Go ahead and click that. Now it is the goblin's turn, and it actually is the very goblin that was just hit. He's going to target Yoku. Sorry, this one. Target him. And we will go ahead and have him swing a scimitar. And with a 7, just is not going to connect. He will then, he's hurting. I think he can bonus action disengage, or yeah, this one can take a hide action, disengage or hide action as a bonus action. So I think he's going to nimble escape to try and get away. And then if we, I don't have that mod on here either. Walking speed is 30. I thought I had something in here that would tell us them, but I guess I don't. So he will then kind of run. I'm on the right level. There we go. 2, that's 5, 10, 15. He's going to move to right there and start yelling. He's going to yell at Yemek. So he will be like, Yemek, Yemek. And that will be his turn. Let's go ahead and end his turn. Go over to the goblin that's up here. He is going to also target him, but use a bow. So short bow, normal arrow, lets loose. It actually hits. Yoku is going to take a normal hit of 4 damage. So let's go over to, it's really hard to remember to go over to the right screen. Actually, it's not here. I could swear there's something that makes this so I got to figure out which mod. I know what it is in Pathfinder that makes it so you can do your own using the buttons. And I did mention that, you can right click and do this. However, if he has a resistance to piercing or something like that, it wouldn't take that into account. So in this case, we're just going to keep on doing it this way, which I think is how we've been doing it. So Yoku is targeted. We're going to do that, and he's actually going to take full damage. Let's see, that will end that goblin's turn. So move over here, and that brings us to Yoku, who is going to, what is he going to do? Let's go to the right screen. Yoku is actually going to go running in, I think. He's going to run in. It is to his turn. Oh, the game's paused. It's not his turn thing. Okay, so let's see. Yoku is going to go ahead and run in. I think he's just going to go to there, which is 10. I don't think he wants to go here, as that could make that goblin move there, get advantage. Don't want that. So yeah, he'd probably move here. That's good. And he is going to swing at this little guy right here. So let's go inventory, great sword, swing, and 11. I'm not sure if that hits. That misses. By how much? Oh, by quite a bit, actually. Totally misses. So, unfortunately, that will end Yoku's turn. That goblin is dead, so we'll come back here again. Go here. That brings us to Kirla, who is completely out of the combat at the moment. I'm going to let them just do I'm going to have them do an acrobatics. I'm not going to, yeah, I guess I would actually. I'm going to go ahead and have them do an acrobatics. So Kirla is going to do an acrobatics check. It's only going to be 10. The way's kind of being cleared. It's not as bad anymore. Plus, our Tazaraz can actually reach down and give a hand or something like that. So we're just going to have it be a 10 or higher. And was that a 6? Oh no. Kirla unfortunately does not get up. I'm going to let them try a second time just to be nice. Acrobatics, normal. Oh my gosh. Okay, Kirla is still down here in the dark, quite literally, about what is going on up there. That will end Kirla's turn. Boom. There we go. Come back here now. That brings us to this goblin back here, who is going to still do the same thing because he's a little smart. He's going to basically go here to 5, 10, 15, and 20, which I think they do have 30, so we're all good there. And is going to target Yoku, and we'll get advantage on this because of the flanking. So we're going to go ahead and roll with advantage of 4 and a 6. Wow. At least I'm not only rolling bad for the for the players. I'm rolling bad for the enemies too. So that is a miss. I think we'll go ahead. Oh, I haven't been rolling this anymore. I need to think about that. Right now I'm kind of doing logical things, but if there's a ton of people, then I probably should be using that. But that would definitely add even more spontaneity as to what's going to be going on. All right. I'll try and remember we're going to start doing that. That will end that goblin's turn. That brings us to Saline. And Saline, back here, is going to move 5 and 10 to right here. Technically, I guess they can't. I'm going to let them anyway, because there is a space there, and there's enough for them to be there. I'm going to go ahead and just put them right there. Maybe I'll put them halfway in, and we'll just say they're there. So if I hold shift, I can actually put them halfway through a block, because technically there would be space there. All right, so Saline gets to right there. She is going to target this goblin, and I think because it's advantage, I think using her mace would be a good idea. So let's go ahead and swing the mace. I saw it smack, but oh my gosh, double threes, really? Even with advantage, I'm not doing very good. Whew, this battle might take longer than I thought. All right. So yeah, that'll end Saline's turn. Boom. That brings us to Urk, who is dead. I probably should put Yimik into the mix. So let's go ahead and do that. Since someone came up here and started yelling Yimik, I'm going to go ahead and put Yimik into the mix. And did it auto-roll it? I think it auto-rolled it. Let's go to combat real quick. Oh, it didn't. I thought it would like draw a dice up there. It didn't. Oh, it's normal's fine. All right, so Yimik rolled pretty low. I don't know where I put him. Are you Yimik? Oh, that's Urk. I think Yimik. Oh, Yimik looks a little different. Must be somewhere over here. All right, that's fine. All right, so it's not Yimik's turn. Urk is dead, so we'll go ahead and move on. That brings us to the Doubtful Goblin, which is it that one? Hold on. It is that one. I thought he already went. No, it was this guy? I might have done the wrong goblin. All right, I'm going to use the tables. So target-wise, I think it would be stupid for him not to target this person. So we're not going to do the targeting. I think we're just going to see what kind of action they're going to take. So let's do that. So they are going to use /defense. So if they have a weapon, something they can use, they would do that, like a wand or something. Otherwise, they are defend. So let's have them. They're a little freaked out seeing all the people die. I think there's a dodge in here, isn't there? Dead, half cover, charm burrowing. Now it seems to be in order. There's dodging. Now I believe that this, the 5e system will actually automatically give disadvantage when they swing, which I think, where are we at? we're there. So our rogue gets to go first. All right, so let's go ahead. He's going to dodge, and that will be his turn. Then we have good old Tazaraz, right? So click here, do that. Let's bring Tazaraz is going to move probably. Doesn't want to get too close, that for sure. So I think he's going to move right there. And going to target the enemy with his rapier. A normal swing. And a 22 definitely is going to hit. So they're going to be able to also do their sneak attacks. So let's go ahead and do some damage. I don't think they're going to need the sneak attack though. Let's see. So that's 8. I think they only have. They don't have even 8. I think they have 7 hit points. Yeah. So yeah, he's not even gonna need to do the sneak attack. That one falls dead. Not just bloodied. He's dead. Let's go ahead and mark him dead. Where is? Not him. If we mark him in here, Cruel Goblin. That's this guy. It actually draws the big skull on them. If we mark them up here, I'm not 100% sure if it does. We'll try that on the next guy. There's going to be plenty more deaths. All right, so that will be that one. Let's go ahead and go back here. End the turn. That brings us to the Cruel. Is that Yemic? That's Yemic. The Cruel Goblin. That's this guy up here. He is going to... what would he do? He is going to roll on the table. I need to be in this one anyway. He's going to roll who he would. He could actually do the targeting one as well. So what is his action going to be? He is going to maneuver. So he's first going to move, get a strategic position. That would kind of be a suicidal position. I think he's just going to move up here, and he is going to strike at Yoku with his scimitar. And go ahead, normal. Oh my gosh, I cannot roll at all. And is that a nat 1? Or was that a 2? I thought it was a 2. Oh yeah, it's just red here. Yeah, 6 is definitely not going to hit. That will end his turn. So go ahead and end his turn. That brings us to this guy who hopefully he's going to stay ranged. He is going to do his main attack. Right now his main attack is ranged because that's the most logical one for him. So he has Yoku targeted. Going to go ahead and shoot. Loose an arrow. 14 misses. So Yoku shield pops up and arrow goes bouncing off. Speaking of Yoku, we need to end our turn here, go down here, do this, do that. Yoku can't do anything really, and I think he would see that this guy that he hit earlier is not doing very good and would probably go after him. Oh, that's not Yoku, sorry. Yoku, there we go. There we go. So I think he would actually go ahead, pull out it, hit him with his gray sword. And with a 5, definitely I think is going to miss. These battles sure do go on for a while. Alright, so yeah, that will end his turn. And that brings us to Yemic. So Yemic, he's going to be our special guy. Yemic is going to grab Sildar, so I'm just going to put him on that. Now Yemic, if we look, he has a walking of 30, but since he's dragging Sildar, it's going to be half. Might even have more of a penalty just because he's not only that, he's small and Sildar is medium. One thing I wanted to point out, if you ever have a token, you know, and you can't see your token underneath it, as you can see Sildar's on top, you can always right click on the token and click on this, which will send the token that you have selected to the top or bottom. So we can send it to the top of the stack or the bottom. So if we do the bottom, you can see now Yimik is on top, which is what we want so we can see him. So Yimik with him is only going to be able to move 15. So we'll go ahead and go 5, 10, and 15. So they get to right there. Probably next round is when Yimik will be able to get him to the edge and be able to threaten. So let's go ahead and continue on now with who's next. We need to click this guy. That guy's dead. Back to, oh no, Kirla's not got any assistance anymore. Oh, this is not good. All right, I guess they're gonna try and get up again. Let's go ahead and do a athletics right here. Oh no, that's ability check. I'm in the wrong area. I need to go to, those are ability checks, athletics there. Well, same thing. Come on, you can get a 10. Oh, there we go. All right, so they're going to be able to get up. I'm not going to take, well, yeah, maybe I will. Since no one's there to help, that's difficult terrain. Their movement is 30 feet, as you can see right there. So that took 10 to get up, meaning they have 20 left. So that's, they really don't want to get too far in there either, though. I think that's probably good enough. Maybe. No, they're going to move to here. So that's 10, 15, and 20. And they'll go ahead and be happy with that. They're going to see this little goblin up here, I think, that doesn't look like he's in great shape, and target him. Am I on the right? I'm on the wrong layer, or the wrong game. There we go. So they're going to target him, the one that, wait, is he dead? No. I'm like, I don't see the bar, but that's because I'm in the player screen. All right, so target him. We'll make it so he aims. There we go. He's going to do a cantrip of Firebolt. He actually gets to do something. Actually, Kirla's probably girl name. Oh, nice. So we'll definitely do some damage. We'll go ahead and do normal. 1d10, baby. With 2. Is that enough? That is the question. It is enough. So with that, looses a firebolt. Little goblin bursts into flame and happens to perish. All right, let's go. Who is this? This is Cruel Goblin. That's doubtful. I want to see really quick. If we click the skull here. Wait. Oh, that's not. Wait, that's Cruel Goblin. It gave 2 people the same name. All right, fine. We'll do it here. That one's dead. I've never seen it give 2 goblins the same name. Interesting. I need to also set the thing that makes them removed from combat or skip them when they die. All right, so that will end Killer's turn. Be on the right one. Click on that. Cruel Goblin. That Cruel Goblin does not live, so move on. We are now to Salim, who is going to probably do something a little strategic here. So their movement 30. So let's go ahead and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now, this guy is up a whole level, so he couldn't actually be considered flanking you, even if this guy was there. This guy's dodge is still on because it hasn't been his turn yet. So we should see, even though it's advantage, if I'm right, I think dodge, let me just double check. I think dodge says that it's disadvantage to his. So this should be a regular thing. I'm just curious if the thing is going to do it automatically for us. D-O-D, dodge. So dodge, when you take dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attack until the next turn. Any attack roll made against you is at disadvantage if you can see the attack. you can see the attacker, and you make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. You lose benefit if you are incapacitated. He's probably going to be incapacitated really quickly. All right, so back here, actually not back here, back here, Saline is going to go ahead and target this guy. So I'm going to say it's with advantage. I'm curious if it will automatically do it as disadvantage, which would be canceling out the advantage, so regular roll. Let's find out. So Saline is going to bring down a mace. Says with advantage, so it didn't actually do it. However, both those are going to hit. Even the lower, which is the 17, I think wasn't their AC 17? Oh, I can't click on that one. AC's 15, so definitely hits. But yeah, I'm a little sad that didn't do it automatically. So that is going to be a definite hit. Go ahead and roll some damage. With a 3 to 5, it's still going to be standing. Go ahead, click here, click on the goblin, scroll down, apply that damage. It's definitely not looking good. And I think that ends Saline's turn. That brings us to Urk, who is dead. We are at, how many minutes? We're at 26 minutes. Yimik needs to be able to get that guy over here before they see Yimik and just kill him too. Alright, so Urk is dead, so now we're to the Doubtful Goblin, who is right here. He sees you. Actually, you know what? Let's do some spontaneity in here. He is definitely gonna do a main attack. He is a little smart, and he. I mean, they have a general knowledge. They know that one guy being behind them and another guy being in front of them is not good for them. So he is going to move right here, not invoking an attack of opportunity. He's going to go ahead and target Yoku, and he will swing his scimitar. Miss. Oh my goodness. I am rolling so badly. Alright. Well, I guess there's that. That will end his turn. And this brings us to Tazaraz, who is going to do something smart. They're going to go 5, 10, 15. Okay, 5. Hold on. Oh, I can't grab them. 10, and then 15. It was going to try and move it that way. So Tazaraz is going to go ahead and target the guy. This will be an advantage. He had his move, so he no longer has his dodge. Not that it seems to matter anyway. Oh, it doesn't even show it up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out his dodge. And once again, Tazaraz is probably going to get a hit and have eligibility to do his sneak attack, but not be able to actually do it. Alright, so back here to this one. He's going to go ahead and swing a rapier. Oh, and even a crit. No. Dude had like, what, 2 hit points I think he has? So this would be doubling the dice of the sneak attack and the... Oh, wow. This is a crit, baby. So that's 23 just on that. I'm curious. I just want to know how much the sneak attack is going to be. So we're going to go ahead in here. Where isn't it under... I think it's under features, actually. There we go. Sneak attack. It doesn't have a crit on this, but I guess that would be doubled as well. So 23 and 8. So we're looking at 31, I think. That's insane. I think it's safe to say this guy is completely toast. First we have to do that one though. Even the 4 probably would have toasted him. Alright, so this is Doubtful Goblin. Doubtful, right here, boom. I think it's right in here you can say skip defeated. There it is. Let's see if that actually works with this up here, or if this actually uses its own. We'll find out right here because it is Tazaraz's turn. So, Tazaraz is ending their turn. And there you go. Oh, it did. It went right to defeated goblin, who's the last goblin standing. Let's see, what will he do? Yemek has lost all his negotiation powers here. Yeah, because Yoku's going to probably run up there. Although Yemek is up next. So I guess we'll see how this plans out. So this goblin, let's go ahead and roll. See some randomness here. Is going to go ahead and do a maneuver. So he's going to move and then attack. I don't know where on earth he would want to move. Well, it's not the smart. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to do a random target as well. The closest. So they're going to move. And then they're going to attack Salim. Am I on the right screen? Yes, I am. All right. So we're going to pull out Scimitar. We're going to go ahead and swing. And those 6s. My goodness. How many 6s have we rolled? All right. That will end his turn then. That brings us to Yoku, who is going to come running up to here. I'm going to move this guy off of the map real quick. Hold on. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have moved Yoku with that one. I'll move this guy off the map just so we have some clear space. Let me move Yoku back where he was because I was on the wrong screen. All right, so Yoku is going to go 5 to here and then go ahead and swing at this goblin up here. So target and great sword. Boom! A 19, that is definitely gonna hit. So whoops, I guess I knew that hit already. So he's gonna do some damage. 2d6. Oh, that is perfect. On the dice was enough to kill this guy. So he moved 5 and then 10. I just need to keep track of that. So this guy is going to take that damage and also be dead. I love how it says bloodied when he is just completely toast. This is defeated. He actually is defeated now too. So that's good. There we go. With that, he's going to finish his move. And so that was... He was here, so this is 5. We're going to go... Oh, wrong screen. So that's 5. That's going to be 10, 15, 20. All right, let's go to here. That's 15. And he has 30, so 20. See Yemek, this is not going to be good. 25 and 30. Well, I think Yemek has lost his bargaining chip. I'm going to actually move Yemek off of, that's the wrong screen. Since he's dragging him, he'll be about here. All right, so Yemek at this point is going to say, stop or I kill him. Hopefully he should have his scimitar out. He does have a scimitar, so we're good there. So he's going to have his scimitar out, and he's going to threaten to kill Sildar if they don't stop. And that, oh, I didn't end their turn. Dang it. There we go. Now we're to Yimik. And I think that will be his turn. He will ready an action. If someone attacks him, he will attack Sildar, who, if I remember right, I can't, that's the wrong one. I want to just double check. He's only got a 10 AC, so I did take off his armor. We can just double check that really quick. It looks like, yep, unequipped. Yep, so we're good to go. Wow, we're at 35 minutes. Sorry about that. I just wanted this to go. All right, so that will end his turn. That brings us to Kirla, who can't see up there because this is an elevated shelf. They are going to move their speed, which is also 30. Everyone's 30, it seems like. So go 5, 10, 15, and 20. We'll go to there. 25 and then 30. Probably can't go there, so I'm just going to move them there just for now. Yimik is definitely getting a little worried. However, Kirla doesn't know what was going on, and I think they're going to actually still fire. So they are going to... They're going to chill touch, I think. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No. That's not the one I was thinking of. Instead, they're going to... I think we'll just do the firebolt. Tried and true. Oh, all right. We'll just do it here instead. Let me close this one real quick. Never mind. All right. So they're gonna do a target on Yimik and attack him with a firebolt. And with a 13, 20, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit. That is definitely a hit. I don't know. Does Yimik have higher AC? 17? No. Alright, so Yimik is going to take 7 damage. He doesn't have... I guess we'll find out. Does that actually kill you? Oh, he has 21. So that's going to hurt him, and he's going to attack Sildar, I guess. So he's going to go ahead and take the 21. He hadn't held action, so he is going to target Sildar. Sorry, Sildar. There we go. And he is going to, I guess, just kind of swing his scimitar. Kind of. That would be a normal. All he has to do is get a 10. Oh my goodness. And even with his scimitar at the throat of Sildar, Sildar is able to kind of just, with what little strength he has left, just kind of give him a shove, and Yimik is unable to actually finish the job. All right, let's go see whose turn it is next. That brings us up to good old Saline, who's going to go. They have to. Am I on the right screen, by the way? Yes, I am, because I can't see up there. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Everyone's just getting all bogged down up here. Sees Yimik, gotta go ahead and target. And we are going to do a good old Sacred Flame, because why not? So that's a dexterity saving throw for Yimik. He needs to be selected. Go ahead and do that. Oh, he saves. So this is a no damage, I believe. Take 1d8 radiant damage. Target gains no benefits. Yeah, so this isn't basic. So yeah, didn't take any damage. That's pretty good. Hopefully it can get back to Yimik's turn. So he can at least say his stuff. Alright, that'll end their turn. That brings us to good old Tazaraz, who's going to come up. Where is Tazaraz anyway? Make sure I'm on the right one. There we go. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm sure he's 30 as well. Can't see. 30. So that's 25 to 30. Oh, that's not good. No one's able to see him. That makes it a little tricky. What should he do? If he shoots, he's going to have at least a little penalty shooting through his friends because there's 2 of them. I guess if he came down here, which it's not going to let him do, he could shoot without that penalty. I'll go ahead and allow him to move right about there. Technically, he's going to be here, so he's actually shooting just through one friend, which I allow that as a free part. So he's going to go ahead and target and shoot and miss. All right. There we go. That brings us to a good old Yoku who is going to run up to him and swing his greatsword. So go ahead and target him. Swing that greatsword, buddy. With a 17, barely hits, just barely meets his AC. And go ahead and do some damage. Not too bad, not too good. 10 damage. Yumik is gonna take it like a champ. All right, that brings us to Yumik, who now gathers himself together, once again puts his scimitar up to Sildar's throat and says, "No attack, I make a deal." And I think we will, that'll be his turn. He's gonna ready an action again. Someone attacks him. He's going to definitely slice, or attempt to, I guess. He hasn't been doing very good. I am going to have Kirla. They're gonna have it be a chance thing. It's gonna be basically 50. So I'm gonna roll 2 10-sided dice, which are these guys right here. I'm gonna call high or low. High would be 51 to 100. Low would be 1 to 50. Kirla is going to say high. If it's high, they are going to attack. I guess they're attacking. All right. So Kirla targets him. Not listening to what he says, just lets loose another firebolt. But at the last minute changes their mind and says, "Wait, oh, sorry, I was firing that as you said that." So, no. They're going to keep doing it. I'm going to do that for the others as well to see if they had a chance to actually register or if they just see that he's holding that up, and hopefully they can take him out before he's able to do that. The question is, that would trigger this because it was if anyone attacks him. So that will trigger his reserved action or delayed action, whatever you want to call it. He is going to target Sildar again and try and hit him. Ouch! Sildar goes down, baby. With 17 points of damage. When he only had 1. So Sildar, technically, I'm not going to put a skull on him because we can still bring him back up. But wowzers. Actually, you know what would have been smart is when Saline got up here is to actually heal him. However, that would have still outright just took him out. So bad news is that was his bargaining chip. And so now all bets are off. I think he's just toast and is not going to get a chance to actually convince anyone to do anything other. Saline is definitely going to see Sildar go down. Is that Celine? That doesn't feel like his... Oh, I'm on the wrong person. I'm like, why is that saying... Alright. They are going to... I think they're going to come run up. They're a cleric of life, so they would go 5, 10, and I think they would target Sildar as quick as they could to try and heal him as much as they could. So we only have level 1. We're level 1 characters. Of course we only have level 1. So nice. 11 hit points to Sildar. So that's actually really good. Scroll down. Ring. Sildar, who life went from his eyes as his body starts slumping over. In runs Saline and places her hand upon him, and radiant energy emits from her hand and engulfs his body as life re-enters. There we go. That was pretty good on her part. So now Sildar's back up. That brings us to Tazaraz, who is going to go... Technically, they're right here, so that will be 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I gotta move them below. 25. So that was a diagonal, so that could be 30 right there. Excellent. Probably gonna kill this guy before the sneak attack takes place, but I guess we'll find out. Rapier. Oh, it's not normal. Let's roll one more. We'll do one more rapier. We'll do it normal again to be the... There we go. 19. Not a nat 20, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. Do normal damage. 4, 8. Let's go see how Emic takes. I don't know if Emic's going to be able to take that. No, not at all. Emic falls dead to the floor. Now, in the adventure, and that would actually end combat. Yes. Let's talk a little bit about what the outcomes could be here. Although maybe I should do that in the next episode, because we're at 47 minutes. This is only supposed to be maximum 20 minutes. So I think we're going to do that. In the next episode, we're going to talk about what the other outcomes could be, what the book actually says, and, you know, the different types of scenarios. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Subscribe. Click that little notification bell. Join my Discord channel. Tell other people about my YouTube channel. Have them check it out. If they like what they see, they can sub. We grow the channel. Everybody wins. I say that all the time. And that is it, my friends. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.